4.9, now the transactions have been entered, we have to balance all the ledgers. So cash at bank, remember, is an asset that can actually become a liability. So we don't want to assume that it's going to have a debit balance. We'll need to add up both sides. So we add up all the debits there, but we also need to add up all the credits just to check whether our account has gone into overdraft. So if we do that, we'll find that we'll actually have more debits. In this case, the total debits are 12,586. We'll transfer that over to the credit side, and then we're going to subtract away all the credits here from 12,586, and if we do that, we'll get a closing balance of 8,073. We'll do the last day of the period as our date, which in this case is the 31st of July, and we'll write the word balance, and we need to carry that down on the 1st of August for next period. Debtors are an asset, so there'll always be more debits, so we'll write 1850 and then transfer that over. Subtract away the $600 credit, and we'll get a closing balance of 1250 and carry that down. Shop fittings don't need to be balanced, one entry, same with capital, but stock's an asset, so it will always have a debit balance. So the two debits there equal 27,700. Transfer that over, and then we're going to subtract away all those credits, and that'll leave us with a closing balance of 23,990. Transfer it over on the 1st of August. Creditors are always a liability, so we can assume that the credit side will be bigger, and it's 2870. Transfer that over to the other side, subtract away the $600 debit, and we'll get a closing balance of 2270, which we'll carry down. Same with a loan, that's always going to be a liability. We need to leave a row here because we don't have any space to put the balance in. So the total loan credit was 12,000. Transfer it over, subtract away the debit, and then carry forward the balance. Wages are an expense, so they'll always have more on the debit side, and transfer that balance and then carry it down for the 1st of August. GST clearing, another one where we just need to be careful just because it can be an asset or a liability. So we'll add up all the debits just to be safe, and then we'll go and add up all the credits as well, and then just figure out whether it actually will be an asset or a liability. So in this case, the credit side's bigger, so we're going to have a liability. So all those credits equal 2,776. Transfer that over to the other side, and then we'll subtract away the remaining debits, and we'll get 2,423. Transfer that down for the next period. We can skip the insurance. Sales are all credits, so an easy one to figure out, and then just balance it for next period. The computer we can leave because there's only one entry. Cost of sales are an expense, so we can just add up all the debits and then transfer it over, figure out a new balance, and we won't need to do any of the others because there's only one entry in drawings, advertising and stationery.